Nice job, Bobo. Hey, everybody. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. I just made a cup of tea and it's fiery hot, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. The temperature is dropping. Mods, thank you for being here. Hey, Sarah Blackshear. Hey, Bohemian Luciferian Witch. Donna Cooper made it. Debbie Zito. Hey, Positive Life. Welcome back, and I'm happy to see you in the chat. Go lay down, Bobo. I know. I know you have a really sad life today because it's cold out. Go lay down, Baba. Go. I know. That's sad. He's a nice person. He's a good person. You're a good boy. Go lay down, though. Hey, Wendy. Welcome in, babe. Diana H is here. Pat Jonas. Bo. Do you guys feel the sad energy coming off of him? He's the only one that doesn't he doesn't mind the cold because he has all that poodle hair. But nobody else likes it though. I can't walk you for very long on cold days. Hey, Gemini girl. Sorry, Wendy. I apologize. Hey, Jane Aldrich. Hey, Joel Sachs. Potatoes is in here, Wendy. She's roaming around. I'm sure she'll hop up any minute. Joel Sachs, welcome in. I'm happy to see you. Hey, Lacey Silver. Hey, Panda. Joyce Drager. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. Hey, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Starlina. Thank you, Jennifer Ogle. If you say so. Hey, Whidbey Island Hippie Girl. I love you too. That's so nice. Hey, Liz Tricks. HC from LBC. Donald, welcome in. Dan, the breaking news man again. Welcome back. Hey, Ghost Rider. Hey, Anita Card. DNV. Thanks, Angie Moe. Iwa, Mimi made it. Marie Marion. Armine. Thank you, Armine. Hey, Squirrel Girl. Lucky you. Nice in Florida today. Hey, Joanne Holly. Hey, Sophia. Am I really behind? No, not bad. Lumen made it. Tiffany's here. Thank you, babe. Hey, Bethany, our other Tiffany B. Welcome in, girl. Just as I am. JoJo's here. Dang. Thanks, Jeannie Hansen. Hey, Just Joan. Linda Gillum. Catherine B. Thank you, Catherine B. Hey, Denise LaFond. Oh my God, that's horrible. Fell and busted and broke my phone. Panda, that's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, something else I'm really sorry to hear. Afternoon tea and cake. Welcome in. Hey, Linda Garden Lady. Jennifer Layton. Thank you, Mimi. Hey, Linda, Silent Watcher. Wow. Welcome and thanks. I'm honored for you to speak up in the chat. Thank you. Hey, Kim's Whims. Anna Banana. Puka Vista. Let me catch up. Hey, Amy Edge. Eric's here from California. Bo, I can't do anything with your life right now. I can't improve it in any way. Hey, Tennessee girl, Alicia. Yeah, Denise Stefan, it's really good to see you. It's been a minute. Okay, I caught up. I want to say real quick, I want to just one of our beautiful, beautiful people that comes to our chat every day, a member of our family. Hey, Lady O, West Coast Fancy Nancy lost a loved one today, and it was shocking, and she's just really, really, really upset about it. I don't expect her to be here, and I just, I really wouldn't even make that kind of an announcement, but I think that that's okay because we love her, we support her, we care about her, and Donald, not the duck. It's been a lukewarm minute. Well, welcome in. Hey, Linda Perales. So I just wanted to say that if everyone who prays could just pray for her, send a prayer for her and her family. If you don't pray, just do it Care Bear style, where you open up your belly and you send good vibes, thoughts, wishes, whatever it is, even just a quick thought about it. I love, love, love West Coast. Hey, Kim is blue. Oh, there she is. I didn't really expect you to be here. Love you too. And I saw that. Hey, Georgia Burke. Thank you. Bo is feeling needy. I really didn't expect you to be here, but I'm honored that you're here and you are surrounded in good company. We love you. Nancy is just a huge part of this family and she's with us every day. And I love her. I feel like I know her very well, even though I've never met her in person. So Nancy, I'm really sorry. I have to say that you were on my mind ever since I saw you say it. And Kid, we're trying to do a show here, girl. I just am sorry. And I love Nancy, and I'm sorry to anybody in here who loses people or is going through it, having a rough week. I know Wendy Brewer's been having a rough week. Panda fell on the ice. I appreciate, hey, Cheryl Anderson. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Margie Barr, very much coming in here and just, this is just kind of a place where we come and chat with each other and share and open up and nobody's judged and it just works. There she is, Wendy. There she is. Getting hair in my freshly brewed tea. No, why would you think you were in the way? Oh, hey Sandy, just surrounded, guys. We're just absolutely surrounded. It's just mad chaos here. Alicia 42. Wow. Hi, welcome in. Thank you, Linda Perales. Guys, thank you. Hey, Crafty Carrie. Thank you to everybody. Hey, DS Kitty Diane. Thank you to all the support. Thank you. You know, I said this the other day. We did a stream on spirituality and God, and thank you to people who pray. Thank you for all the just good vibes. We've got a really, really good group here. Hey, Rocks in a Box, sending loves to your mods today. I think they deserve it every day. All the mods everywhere. Mods really have a hard job. They have a really hard job. So thank you for pointing that out and validating them. Hey, Holly. So, okay, kid, this isn't going to work. Do you guys see her rubbing on my computer and making it shake? Hey, Jeanette Brown. Why is it that I hit go live and it's like, hi, we're just going to flock over to you. Okay, Bo, go lay down. You don't usually sit here for this long. Can you go lay down? I was gone today, guys. I had a great day with Angie Moe. We went to lunch together. Hey, Vicky C. We went to lunch together and then we went shopping, supporting the girls at Southern Goods Mercantile and War Trays. We had a great time and I've been gone all day. We had a really good day together and it's just nice to go out and see what's real, ground yourself in reality. My therapist says that a lot for content creators. He says it's really important to ground yourself into what's real. Not that this isn't real, but it's a fine line to not let this consume you, not let this be your life, not let this be the end all be all, not let this be the, oh no, they're talking bad about me, so I'm in trouble. Like none of that really matters what's said on the internet, which is why I definitely, again, I'm a huge, huge advocate, especially for cyberbullying. I accidentally called Tommy during his live. I didn't know he was live because I was out shopping with Angie. I haven't not been on my phone all day. I haven't been doing anything. And I called him when I got in my car because I told him I was going to call him when I leave. And I didn't know he was live. And he picked up the phone. He was like, I'm live. Can I call you back? I was like, ew, sorry. Didn't know. So I just want to say, you know how people say like, get out and touch grass? That was my version of that today. Like going out with a friend, just enjoying talking to people. I socialized so much with so many people today. Thank you, Victoria. And it was really, really, really nice. Bo, can you go lay down? You were just outside for like 30 minutes running around in circles. Can you go lay down? Hey, Melissa. So obviously, you need an offline life. And I highly, Angie Moe. Yeah, I was going to talk about that. Hey, Hope Between the Dreams. I highly recommend that anybody who works a lot, maybe online, maybe not online. If you work from home, I have another job from home, anything like that. It's really important to get out, be with people. I love what Tori said. I absolutely loved when she said this year, she says yes, or not this year, since she got out of Scientology, we said this year we were going to try that. Say yes to more things. Say yes to more things. Say yes to things you normally wouldn't do. And I loved her story behind that. The gathering she went to, and it's just, she kind of inspired me. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to get out of the house, even though it's winter, even though it's really cold and you had to bundle up. It was a great day. And it was nice to get out. And hey, Dawn Paraso, focus on what's real people, laughing with people, listening to their stories, just chatting it up is so fun. I don't know, that may not be your thing. I always say self-care is subjective, right? Like your self-care may be something totally different than mine, but for me that's very self-care to kind of get out, touch grass, talk to people, socialize, realize that the world is not scary. It's not just a big bully fest or cyberbullying, whatever is going on right now. So I, of course, have to. I'm just going to begin by saying, uh, me too, Angie. Thank you for meeting with me today. I'm gonna begin and start this by saying, if you don't want to be a part of this conversation, you're welcome to check out. I totally understand. This was a very planned. Again, I said this. I don't have much other to say other than what I said yesterday, and I know I said yesterday I won't say, "Hey, Bo Beats, thank you, Bo." Um, I feel very calm about this. I do not feel worried about this. I heard that Aaron did some like 3 or 4 hour stream on me today, and he apparently got more views and people in his chat than he got the day he got out of jail. Like he's gotten more views on me than he's gotten in a very long time. And I mentioned yesterday, is he hit up needing content? Caroline in Canada, welcome. No one needs to be sad for me. I have no idea what he said. I'm not going to watch it. I don't need to watch it. I know what happened. I was there. So I don't need to hear somebody's recycled version of this or rewritten version of this. Hey, Heather Rhodes. Um, I knew this was going to happen. I think he thinks he set a trap for me. So I even think he timed it for Saturday to get these kinds of views. You may think that sounds crazy. I don't think it's crazy at all. Yeah, it's incredibly obvious. I think that he set all this up this week. Well, Martin, I'm not going to. So please don't recommend that. I don't support that. I'm not going to give it a view. And again, why would I watch any kind of trash hate on me? It's not true. I'm a cash cow. It's very true. That part is true. He got paid big time on that. And this was to be expected. I predicted this yesterday. He's after everybody now. Bingo, Joyce. He's after everybody. Thank you, Joanne Hawley. Aaron planted a seed this week so that I would bite back, right? And I didn't bite back. I addressed it. Hey, Style and Hair, I'm glad to see you back. Hey, Liv's mom, Carol, I love her. Heather Rhodes, did I say hi to you? Welcome in, girl. I addressed it, and I think that is what he's been waiting for. He had a 3-hour live stream planned. He went 3-4 hours. I don't know how long it was. It was apparently all afternoon. Hey, Sue Herman. And you can't convince me otherwise. That was not planned, right? Like that's clear and obvious. Like he sent out a little seed. I addressed his little seed. Oh, whoops. Oh my God. We have a 3-hour live stream complete with whatever he put in it. And emails is what I'm told. I definitely got some, well, Martin, it doesn't matter. Martin, I'm zoomed out of this. This is kind of like what they do in politics, right? Like misdirect as much as you possibly can. Look over there because I am a mess, right? So I don't read, this is off the cuff. I don't have this was, yes, premeditated. I don't have anything. Thank you, Yumi and Bobby McGee. I don't have a planned out live stream to do. I knew Aaron was going to bite back. I think he even titled, I think I gave him the title because I said yesterday he's probably going to do some big thing where he's going to smoke and mirrors this and go, Reese is a liar, and we're going to use words like deception and things like that. You guys can decide for yourself what you think is true. I know where I was at the time that he called me. Yeah, no need to clap back. The only thing that I will say that are actual truths. I sat down and thought about it in the last hour that I've been home. And I've gotten a lot of very, very heartfelt texts from people going, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" And at first I was like, "What are you talking about?" Oh, I was like, "Yeah, of course. I predicted this. I knew there's something odd going on, and I'm not sure what it is." Apparently, he's saying something about my mods, Nora's mods. I'm in cahoots with Nora. Um, Somehow he's dragging Tori into this. I don't know why you would drag Tori, a very, very, very strong, one of probably the strongest top 3 women I've met in my life, who is completely sure of herself and her surroundings, where she's been and where she's going. I don't think Tori is able to be manipulated in any way. Why you would drag her into this, I don't know. Other than my viewpoint on this is Aaron always has thought, I mean, if you've ever gone back and listened, he has always said my community, my community. If you listen to the nomenclature, he's always felt like I've got the biggest channel, I'm the biggest bear, and I've got the grip on this. And I think he's losing control in his own mind. He never had control, but I think that he's losing control. And I think this potential whatever he did to break the laws and now he's in trouble with the law is probably exacerbating the situation. But I think it's simple. When someone like Aaron starts to feel out of control, like they're sinking, they have to take as many people down with them as they can. And in my opinion, Aaron has been the source of a lot of chaos for a very long time. A very long time. Like since I started my channel, I remember he's always somehow gotten in trouble, right? He continues to be in trouble with certain people. And then there's this pattern of, I'm going to do a whole show on it, smoke and mirrors it. We're going to do a lot of theatrics and deception. And we're going to spin the narrative and point the finger at them. And then he gets his audience to attack. The problem is, this has become too much of a pattern. And I think people are starting to see it. Hey, Kiki, welcome in. I think people are starting to see that it's happened way too many times, right? It's like a person who has a job and they hop from job to job to job, right? Like every year. Eventually, by like the 5th job, they go, yeah, I just have always had bad bosses. Eventually that doesn't work anymore because you start to look at the person and go, you're the common denominator here, though, right? There is a whole mess of people that Aaron is attacking and has attacked. I'm just added to the list and I make him money. He saw that today, right? Like you put my face out there and it pays. So Aaron used to have an amazing channel that I admired, and he used to actually make a difference. There was I think that there was a time, I'm going to put my phone over here, that he actually was making good Scientology content. I believe that. And I think that has slowly, he has run out of steam on that. I think he doesn't have content as much. So then he switched to protesting, right? Then he started doing that. And he saw that was paying. And he started attacking and being hateful to people, right? We all saw that, right? He called Sea Org members losers, if you remember that. There was never a point, I never questioned, is this man here to help? Once I saw that, I knew in my heart of hearts, this person is out to attack people. That organization, I believe, was always a spite organization, right? I don't think that the SPTV Foundation was ever there to help. Now, the people on the board probably were there to help. I know I was. But as you can see, all of those people have quit, almost all. It's dwindled down. He has a history, the Aftermath Foundation, right? Like they kicked him off, to my knowledge, because he was creating all kinds of trouble. So Aaron has been the common denominator that I see. This is just with my own eyes. Nobody's telling me this. I haven't thought about Aaron in a long time. But what's happened is he used to have a pretty good channel and he actually promoted, right? Like the news of Scientology. And at this point, I feel sorry, my phone's going off. He's destroyed the Scientology movement. This is exactly what Scientology would want. I don't know if they're in cahoots. I have no idea. I can't speak to that. But he has destroyed the Scientology movement. And now he's run out of content. So he sells drama and he creates drama and it pays, right? Like, look what he did this week. Aaron and I haven't spoken in how long? And he's coming for me. Can we put this together? Are you guys starting to see, like, why? What have I done? Like, what? Because I did a stream with Tori and you got upset and jealous. This is a matter of now you're in the sandbox and no one wants to play with you anymore because we all left. We all took our toys and left, and you're mad that you see other people succeeding or being happy in life, right? You are doing this is Aaron doing this to himself, but now he has become a troll channel. Aaron attacks people. That's what he does. He may scatter a little bit of Scientology content in between, but if you just go look at all of the chaotic messes he has created for himself, and every time he's in one, I've seen this for years, they're crazy. He's married. He's still married. He's had all these different girlfriends, right? That are just crazy women he's written off as crazy. Do you believe everything he's attacked and said about Jenna? I didn't for a second. Remember, all of a sudden she was nuts. She was insane. She's hits me. She's violent. Like, out of nowhere, now Jenna's an enemy, right? Which I absolutely didn't buy that for a second. And then she was okay again. And then we attacked her again. And the same thing with Lindsay, like, she's unhinged, she's nuts, right? So I started thinking about this in the hour I got home. And this is just off the cuff what I came up with. Leah Remini, good person, right? All of a sudden he hated her and attacked her. Juliana, that's the woman that I believe he threw into a brick wall, right? That, if you recall, he came out and told a sob story about she attacked him and hurt him, and he was crying on the stream about how he was attacked. But then it came out later that he was on camera throwing this woman into a brick wall, right? So the story changed, but she was crazy too. We're all written off as crazy, right? We're insane. Mike Rinder, rest in peace. Mike Rinder. He attacked Mike Rinder. They were friends, then he attacked him. Christy, his wife. Claire Headley. Mark Headley, right? So I'm just going to go down this list. Amy Scobie, Matt Scobie, Lindsay, Nora, Barbara Mangano, Liz Gale, Liz Ferris, Laura FM, Sterling, Serge, Mike Brown, Jenna, Dusty, Dylan Gill, and what happened to Andrew Gold? Those guys used to do streams together all the time too. That's just off the cuff. I'm sure there are tons more people. So are you telling me that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 people I just listed off? Are we all crazy? So we're all nuts? Is that what we're going with? So you can do as many 5-hour live streams on me as you want, but yeah, what happened to Andrew Gold? Aaron got me an interview with Andrew. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but they were friends. And all of a sudden I got an email from Andrew Gold and he was like, hey, I want to interview you. Those two were friends. I mean, there's probably more people that you guys can think of. My lawyer friend, Zach, I don't know. I didn't put him on the list because I don't know what happened there. But I know that all of these people were good people. And then suddenly they weren't good people anymore, right? And they were all monsters. And look what they did to me. And I'm a victim. And let me do a 3-hour live stream because I'm the biggest bear. Well, I hate to say this, but the bigger the bear, the harder the fall. So I'm not intimidated by any of this. I have no idea about what he spun about me today to make it look like he is the victim here, or I don't know if he made it look like he was the victim. I don't know how he painted me today, but what I've heard is he is now dragging Tori Magoo into this, which I don't know what he's trying to spin there. I don't know. I just met Tori 5 days ago. So I'm not sure. All of a sudden, there's some big operation with Tori. So I don't quite follow, but I will say, just this list. He was so close to all of these people. What happened to them? This is why I don't worry about a 3-hour live stream trying to discredit me and tear down my character and make me a liar and deceitful. Aaron is still married, right? He's a mess. He's in legal trouble. I haven't spoken to this man in how long, and now he's coming for me. And he's got and please rest assured, this will not be a back and forth. But let's just watch this melt down. Now that he knows he can get paid on me, like all of his other little weirdo friends that do this, they love to cash in on that. So let the games begin. He will be fighting with himself. And he wants to attack my mods. My mods are really good people. He has a mod in particular that has been coming after me ever since I quit the board that I did content with. Never had an issue with, never anything. But he, sent her after me. I think we see a pattern here, and that's all I need to say. Aaron has become a troll channel, right? Aaron has become a troll channel because that's what pays. If I wanted to, do this kind of content, I've got 300 people in here right now. You think any of them like me? Probably 200 of them in here are my supporters who are normally here every day. We got an extra 100 people on average here right now that are watching this, popping popcorn, going, "Oh, you lying piece of shit." I mean, this is people get paid on this stuff. I don't do drama content. I don't need to defend myself. I know what happened. Aaron, for whatever reason, is trying to spin that because I think it's paying, and he's got no more content. He tried the protesting thing. He tried attacking other people on the streets. I just think we've all seen it. We've seen this movie before. We see how it ends, and now he's coming after me. Haven't spoken to Aaron in a long time. Makes no sense, and I think he isn't well. I agree with that. He's not well. And he's also not my problem. He's not your problem. He's falling apart. His content is boring and mostly clickbait. Yeah, and he's attacking so many women. He is attacking so many women left and right. And if you notice, we all have something in common. We're all crazy. We're all unhinged. Thank you, Vicky C. We're all liars. We're all manipulators and deceitful and unstable. We've all seen this before. This is nothing new. It's getting old, and I'm sure that a lot of people are tired of it. I know that whenever they do these kind of hate videos, people come to me and go, when is he going to stop? He always kind of says he's going to stop. I feel like a couple times a year he says he's going to stop. I'm embarrassed for him. Whatever he made up today, whatever he said, you don't need to bring it to me. I don't need to know. I will never watch that. I don't have time to watch a 4-hour stream on me. I know me. I know who I am. You either hit subscribe or you either hit unsubscribe. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. This is YouTube, people. There are actually people out there. This isn't life and death. There's a lot going on in the world that I'm concerned about outside of this in my own life. I would like to actually help people. And mods, if you wouldn't mind putting up the links for the cyberbullying charity that we donated to, I think that's important. I think that you are seeing a lot of cyberbullying from Aaron in real time. I'm gonna just say that one more time because I think it's worth repeating. I think these people deserve to be heard. I think they deserve to be named. I think it's very unfair what Aaron did to these people. Leah Remini? Are you kidding? Leah Remini? He attacks Leah Remini, okay? Juliana, Claire, Mark, Christy, Mike, Amy, Matt, Lindsay, Nora, Barb Mangano, Liz Gale, Liz Ferris, Laura FM, Sterling, Serge, Mike Brown, Jenna, Dusty, Andrew Gold, Dylan Gill, and possibly our lawyer friend Zach. That's quite a list of people. Don't forget those people. Those are people that Aaron tried to bulldoze and steamroll and then say they're crazy. We've seen this before. Now you can add Reese to the list. It's not scary. I don't know about Dodge. Dodge, maybe, but I don't know enough about him. I don't watch him, and I don't know if he and Aaron are friends. Good night, Pitbull Mom, and happy 2026 to you. Your advocacy work for cyberbullying while leaving this Scientology nightmare is so admirable. Keep moving forward. Thank you. Jennifer Folsom, thank you for the super sticker. It's nice to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, I don't know Aaron's relationship with Tori. Jamie Mustard. Yeah, Aaron told me out of his mouth how much he hated Jamie Mustard and what a disgusting human being he is. Oh, Apostate Alex. Aaron told me that too, how much he hated Apostate Alex and how stupid he is and how he's such a loser because he was only in for a year or something. Aaron told me that a long time ago. So add those guys to the list. Guys, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of really good people that are doing good things that he trashed. Are any of those people on that list perfect? I don't even know some of them. I don't know. But we all have that in common that we're crazy and he can't work with us, right? Aaron still hates Apostate Alex. Yeah, I usually Aaron hates once he hates you, you're hated. He has said that. Hey, Boudica. Aaron has said to me many, many times, you're dead to me, right? Once I hate you, you're dead to me. He said in his kitchen to me in Clearwater how much he hated Sterling. And I said, I don't know how you could hate Sterling. I love Sterling. Thank you, Sandy Kovacs. And he said, because he quit my board. And he said, once you quit my board, you're fucking dead to me. And I gave him a look like this. And he said, what? You don't have anything to worry about because you're not quitting, right? And right then and there, I thought, good God, he's got real monster qualities. He is a child who throws huge fits, right? Whenever he feels that he is his control is being lost or he feels like he is being threatened. So you believe what you want to believe, right? This is doing is division. It's dividing people up. And that always has, in my opinion, with this list, has stemmed back to Aaron. Use your own mind. Don't believe me. Don't believe him. Just take a look at the scenarios here. Look at how many fires he has started. We just named what, 23 people? That's a lot of people to just be nuts. You know, when there's some abuser, and I always love it when all the people come out against that abuser, whether it be a bunch of women, men and women, whoever the abuser is. You always see that finally people will come forward. It could be 10, 20, 30 years later, but people will come out with their strong voices and they will use their voice to say, this person abused me too. And then it will give someone the guts to come out and say, this person abused me too. And I always love those stories as much as I hate the abuse, that they're using their voices. And what happens in those stories? The abuser does exactly the playbook, what Aaron is doing. Miriam Francis, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. But do you ever notice that the abuser is always, wasn't me. I didn't do it. And it's just so magical. It's so magical how we can slip out of accountability and go, wow. So all 25 of these women or whoever you abused are lying? They're lying? Is that what you're saying? So all these people are lying? Aaron is going to be found out. He's being found out. This always This always, the chickens come home to roost. You want to know who the liar is? I'm going to imagine it's Aaron when it all comes out. And I don't even probably know the half of it. Were you comfortable doing those in real life streams there and I couldn't watch? You didn't seem like yourself. In some of them I was. Yeah, absolutely, Bo. In the very beginning. Thank you, In Pursuit of Miracles. Yeah, some people are on, they see it like In Pursuit of Miracles. Some people are very like, this is classic narcissistic behavior. Even I'm not really like educated so much on that. I just see what I see. I'm not necessarily labeling it. I just see what I see, and I see the mess that he has left behind with all these people who are crazy. And I know he really trashed Sterling. I didn't watch all of it, but God, I heard about it and it broke me. I was like, why are we doing this? Because it pays to embarrass people, shame people, point the finger at people. He gets off on it, I believe. I think he's in his element doing this kind of content. Aaron has become a troll channel. He trolls people. To me, Aaron reminds me very much of Zero Dark Tony now. He just attacks and trolls people. It pays. I think he thinks it makes him look like a big tough guy, right? He looks very sure of himself, but I think some people can see, and I see, he's melting down. His mannerisms, he looks nervous, he's shaky, he's sniffly, he's sweaty. I just am like, all of this looks like to me someone who's nervous, who's worried, and who's sinking, and they have to take others down with them. If I'm going to sink, I'm going to bring you down with me. That's the only thing to me that makes sense to bring me into this, Tori into this. I haven't done a video on Aaron. I have not commented on Aaron other than I hope he gets, everything together. I hope he's all right. When people said, "How do you feel about him being in jail?" I said, I hope that he gets out. I hope he figures it out. He has a family, right? Like, I'm not interested in hoping that people. I'm so sorry, Bo. I'm not interested in this style of content, this cyberbullying crap that Aaron's trying to dig up from years ago. Um, there's too much that has happened, and there's way too many people, and he is the common denominator. Make no mistake. He is the common denominator. Dark Roast, you haven't been blocked at all. I see your comment right there. So you feel free to, again, divide yourselves up. You pick whose side you want to be on. That's unfortunate for me. I don't believe that that should be the case. I think that, oh, you have screenshots of your comment being removed, you mean, Dark Roast? Well, I don't know what you said. This pretty much speaks for itself. Scientology is really happy right now. They don't have to do anything. Aaron has destroyed the Scientology movement. In my opinion, he has destroyed it. He has absolutely been destructive and torn a lot of people down that I think are good people. Thank you, Lupita, and thank you for being a member. Side note, great outfit. # take my money. Helena, I love you. Thank you. I am so happy to see you. I haven't been able to catch a live or participate. What did I come back to? You didn't come back to anything, Marlugo, and I am so happy to see you. I hope you and your husband and kids are well. I have missed you. I think about you a lot. I hope that you're doing good. A lot of people ask about you. You haven't walked into anything. There's some drama being stirred up very intentionally. Martin, I don't understand your question. Why can't we be on nobody's side? You can do whatever you want to do. What I'm saying is, Martin, I'm getting comments from people going, "I'm unsubscribing. I'm not doing this anymore." I don't need you to let me know. So, Martin, you choose your path, is what I'm saying. I'm not here to say anything. My comment was, when will you get to the part of the video about Mike lying? Mike lying. Powers unsubscribing. I hope the door doesn't hit you on the way out. Um, See, I don't know anything about this. I didn't watch Aaron. Let's not forget about all the protesters he destroyed. The only thing I saw was a few moments of Aaron calling Sea Org members losers. I saw a video that I was just wrecked by. That he, in front of little kids, the kid looked like he was maybe the kid looked like he was maybe 6. And Aaron was saying, "Is David Miscavige going to beat your ass, you little bitch? Come back here, you little bitch." And he was saying it to a guy with a kid. And when I saw that, I thought, this is not protesting anymore. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing, and attacking people is not helping anyone get out of Scientology. And I thought that was the motive. I thought that was Aaron's motive. I thought that's why he started a foundation. But when I saw him call that Scientologist a little bitch and say, "Is David Miscavige going to beat your ass today, you little bitch?" And the guy was walking away from him and he said, "Come back, you little bitch." Um, how anyone can support that and come over here and attack me? You've clearly got your leader over there. Please stay over there. If you come over here, I'll warn you right now. I'll just leave it at this. If you come over here and you leave me a comment that's shitty after this stream, um, you will be deleted and blocked. So don't waste your time typing. Go do it somewhere else. Go leave hate elsewhere. You will be gone so fast. So don't waste any time over here. I know a lot of you love to hate. And well, Granny Julie, are you trying to say you're leaving? I don't know what that means. I didn't watch his stream. Wendy Brewer, I got it from Southern Goods. I was there today. I rarely talk about anti-Scientology content creators, but she has every right to stand up to anyone who lies about her story. If you don't like it, hit the road. Thank you. Yeah, Kim is. Well, I see a lot of you trying to change the subject, and I get that a lot of you are uncomfortable, and a lot of you support Aaron. All I can say to that is, if you don't want to be here tonight for this stream, then you are welcome to check out. I'm not asking you to leave, but you need to put yourself in my position and be a little bit more understanding. Aaron is going to be coming after me now, right? Yeah, didn't he say Mike didn't have cancer? I think he said that too. He just really attacks people until it's a Scientology move. That's what he's doing. Oh, I forgot he did a 3-hour video on Jenna. Yeah, this is the point. This is the point I'm making. Aaron does this. This is an absolute pattern of behavior. It's nothing new. We've seen this movie before. He's very angry. You can see it all over his face that he is losing. He's losing the battle. So, guys, I don't know. I was going to say something else and I don't know what it is. Yes. Okay. I got it. Thank you. He's been violent with women. He's called them really despicable names. He's attacked protesters in front of kids. He's attacking me. I haven't spoken to him in a very long time. I can't remember the last time I talked to Aaron. I've stayed in my lane. He's coming for me now. He saw today how much it pays to talk about me. So I would plan for him to continue to do this for a very long time until it doesn't pay anymore. And people are saying, okay, we're bored with this. Can you pick a new person to attack? Aaron just attacks. That's what he does. He's a trained attack dog. He's still applying Scientology tactics. I have said this behind the scenes for a long time, and I'll say it now. He never left. Whenever someone asks me about Aaron, I never said this on YouTube because I just didn't want to bring him up. He never left Scientology. That's my opinion of Aaron. He has never left. And I was told, and I saw it last night. He tore me down last night. I went and watched it. He has no voice. It's hoarse. What I mean by that, physically, his voice is very hoarse. I guarantee you that's from screaming at someone. Do you know how many times Aaron has called me screaming? Jeff heard it the first time he did it. My husband that I was married to, that I cheated on. He was screaming so loud, Jeff could hear it. He was screaming at me. He was absolutely unfucking hinged. You do your research. I've always told you that. You live your life. It's your life. I love you, Marlugo, and I have missed you dearly. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your super chat. I'm trying to think what happened and why that went down. It was when he first started protesting. And I said that I don't, it was when he got arrested, but he wasn't really arrested, the LA situation. And he doxed the cop. I think he put out the cop's name or something. And I could be wrong about this. I didn't really follow it much, other than I was streaming with Tommy at the time. And Tommy said he thought that was wrong. He didn't like him doxing cops. He said, I'm not really a big fan of cops, but this was wrong. It was over the line. That's not protesting. And he got furious about that. And he called me screaming. And I didn't, thank you, Granny Julie. I thought you left because you said you weren't a fan anymore. You can feel free to go. Don't support me if you're not. Guys, I don't want the view. I'm not trying to get paid off of this like he is. You don't need to be in here if you don't support what I'm saying. He called me screaming, and I was shaking. He was screaming so hard at me. And he said, Tommy said he doesn't support protesting. And I didn't even know Tommy said that. I didn't care. I don't get involved in that kind of stuff. And I said, what do you want me to do about it? I was shaking. I was like, what? He goes, you're so fucking stupid. You're not fucking listening. And he was screaming at me just like a Scientologist. And looking back, that's why I was shaking. I was so triggered by that because that's how Scientologists talk. And I kept going, what do you want me to do? He was so mad that Tommy said he doesn't support protesting, and I stream with Tommy. So he was mad about that. I'm not going to get into this. I'll finish this story, but I'm not going to get into all the people he said I can't stream with anymore after he dropped him like a hot potato. Just so you guys know that. He gave me a list of people I wasn't allowed to stream with anymore. Thank you, West Coast Fancy Nancy. He's all about control. I love you, and thank you for your super chat. This isn't going to get into a tit for tat, so I'm not even going to get into that. But I will finish this story because I started it. So I said, what do you want me to do? And he goes, you are so fucking dense. He goes, how many times do I need to repeat myself? And he's screaming. And I think I wasn't processing what he was saying because I was so freaked out. I had not been screamed at like that in a very long time. Jeff didn't even scream for this long at me. He was going on and on and on. And he goes, this was right before I went to Clearwater. And he goes, you are not coming to Clearwater. You will not be anywhere near my house. You will not come anywhere near fucking Florida unless you go on a stream tonight with Tommy and say how you support protesting and you don't support what Tommy said. And I was like, holy shit. I said, what do you want me to say? He goes, you're going to go on and say that you do support it or you're not coming to fucking Clearwater. I probably still have a text from that, but I'm not going to do any of that. And honestly, he couldn't be doing that either because Florida's a 2-party consent state. He would have to have my consent to do that. And I think I would have to have his consent. It's a 2-party state. So he couldn't do that anyway, nor would I. And I don't need to stoop that low. This is my story and you can either believe it or not, right? Find me credible or don't. So I did. There is a stream with me and Tommy and I was so uncomfortable. And I was like on that stream and I was like, I support protesting. I was just saying what he wanted me to say. And I texted him and I said, I did it. I went on and I did it. I did it. Is that okay? and he didn't answer me. He gave me a thumbs up he liked it with a thumbs up. And I was blown away by that. That was the first time he screamed at me. Aaron has called me screaming so many times, and I won't say who behind the scenes. He has called many, many people screaming. He is a very typical Scientologist that has not left Scientology. He doesn't get his way. He uses what's called, LRH uses the word impingement. So you impinge to get your point across. You scream, scream, scream. I have told so many stories of people in Scientology who did that. It's a tactic that's used. My father used it. He's my first screamer. There's a lot of people who use screaming in Scientology to get their point across, and it's scary. I never adjusted to it. It's frightening. Dan O'Connor was probably the worst. Dan O'Connor is very, very much like Aaron. Hi, Reese. Hey, Bumblebee. I've only been able to catch replays lately, but I wanted to jump on this to say, to leave Scientology and create a place for others, me included, is proof of your heart and your integrity. All else is only noise. God bless. That is a beautiful thing to say. I appreciate your insight. And Bumblebee, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being on the replay crew. I appreciate that very much. And that's a huge super chat. Thank you. I agree with this. We're moving forward. This is noise. This is distraction. And that's how I look at this. This is a kid who's mad that I took my toys out of the sandbox long ago, like the other 22 people, 23 people I just named. Thank you, Bumblebee, and it's really good to see you. You are a bright woman in light. It's totally jealousy from my point of view. Hope, thank you. I don't know. Thank you for being a member. I don't know if we can wrap it up and just call it whatever it is. All I see is what I see. I didn't have some planned stream for 4 hours like Aaron did today. He was ready to rock and roll. He trapped me at the beginning of this week to respond to what he did. I already knew that going into it. I said it last night. He will probably do some huge stream on this, and he did. And he got a lot of views on it. He did exactly what he set out to do. And he made me a big liar and a fraud. And the good news is, Aaron did a hate video on me, a year ago or something? And I lost a lot of subscribers after that. I don't know if I'm going to lose a bunch of subscribers over this. Subscribers don't pay. It doesn't matter. It's a fake number. I still get a lot of views, whether I have a lot of subscribers or not. People love to hate me. Hey, Mike. But I think at this point, he divided up our audiences when he did that first. Hey, Sherry LeBrun. Thank you, Sherry. When he did that first hate video on me, that really divided up our audience. I don't share Aaron's audience. There's a handful of people that we share, but really, quite honestly, his people are not my people. So when he does this hate content on me over the next 6, 10, 12 weeks, however long it pays, and he drags it out as long as he can, since he's a troll channel, and that's the only kind of content he can do, he's speaking to the same people that hate me. And I don't care about people that hate me or don't watch me. Like, they can trash me over there in his sandbox. It doesn't make any difference to me. I'm here for my people. I'm here for this audience. And this isn't drama tonight. This is the truth. I'm telling you what I see. I'm just telling you what I observe. He is the source and the common denominator of all 23 people here. Of all of this, all of these little fires he's put out everywhere. He's putting fires. Grandma Sunshine Dragon, Reese, you and your mods are the best. I listened for 5 minutes and it was the same sort of thing he did when he and Jenna broke up. Yeah, I kind of wondered that. Thank you, Saved by Grace. And you are always welcome here. Don't feel like I'm going to judge you, or don't feel ashamed, whoever you're subscribed to. Everybody gets a choice. This isn't a cult. This is not funny, right? This whole like Aarontology thing, I was always sickened by it, because I was like, he's eating that up. He loves that. It's gross. It's not okay. Think for yourself. I love you too, Mike. Thank you. When Jenna broke up, yeah, he's defensive like a liar, screaming from the rooftops when he's the one in the wrong. He does it every time. And the problem is we've seen this too many times. The first handful of times, like that Juliana woman, I felt terrible for what happened to him. Thank you for being a member. He called me He called me about that story and was like, "This woman did this to me and split my toe open, and she was abusive, just like Jenna, right? Just like Lindsay, just like Tampa B, just like all these people." And eventually, you start to look at who's spouting that shit off. He's twisted a lot of information. And then it comes out that he threw this woman into a building. Like, he physically abused these people. I don't know if Jenna said that he was physically abusive to her. I didn't watch that whole 4-hour thing he did on her. But I know that he took every opportunity to throw her under the bus and make her look crazy in real time. It was Jenna's insane, Jenna's nuts. Hey, Emma, if you remember, I mean, if anybody watched that, that was the last time I watched Aaron for more than 5 minutes. Was the Jenna thing, and I felt horrible for her. I thought it was terrible what he did to her. I really hope he never does anything to her again. Maybe he feels like he needs to do this for watches. I haven't watched him in ages. I think so. His views are down. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said that. Um, he's tanking. His channel is not doing well, so he has to start picking people to attack. This is pretty common behavior for Aaron. Again, he loved Leah Remini and then he hated Leah Remini. He loved Mike Rinder and then he hated him. And he was on the board and Claire and Mark, and they were all friends and took vacations together. And then suddenly these people were just evil. And Aaron had done nothing wrong. Just classic every time. I've done nothing wrong. It's something to take a look at, right? Even the people who are diehard people and just believe every word and hang on to everything he says. And I'm sure he says he has all the proof and receipts, but where are those 23 people? He trashed them all. Thank you, Just Curious. He trashed all of us. And I am just one of all of that list of people that I named off. And then he went and created a spite foundation because he just couldn't live with the fact that he got kicked off, right? He was so angry. He was so mad. So then he starts his own foundation. And then pretty much everyone left that foundation. And then what he said to me in his kitchen about Sterling made me feel sick to my stomach and nervous. That intimidated the shit out of me. Thank you. Marlugo, again, I'm just really happy to see you. Thank you for your super chat. When he said Sterling was dead to him, when he said he was a piece of shit, I said, how could you say that about Sterling? What has Sterling done? He goes, he quit my board. If you quit my board, you're fucking dead to me. And I was like, I suddenly felt very, very uncomfortable. And he goes, you don't have anything to worry about, right? Because you're not quitting. And I was like, oh, this isn't a friendship. This is a trap. I felt trapped. I was very uncomfortable with that statement. I was like, I'm not safe. I don't like this. Like it made me feel like, how am I ever going to leave? How will I ever leave this board? I was very, very nervous to do that. I called a member on the board and I said, I'm quitting. It was another woman on the board. And she said, don't do it, Reese. You do not want to do it. Don't quit. And I was driving and I said, what? I thought she would be supportive and just go, okay, whatever. I mean, yeah, turn in your notice. What are you telling me for? And she said, don't do it. You'll pay for it. Don't do it. I do not recommend it. She said, it's going to harm you more than it will help you. And I was like, what am I missing here? What is going on? Why is this person in power and why do they have so much power over us? Why does he present himself to have so much power and I will fucking come for you if you disagree with me? What kind of a person does that? There's no freedom of choice. This feels like being in Scientology. I felt that immediately when he said that to me. You quit my board, you're fucking dead to me. And I was like, oh my God, that is pure Scientology. And I felt trapped. I was like, how am I going to get out of this? I couldn't believe that that woman said that to me. Don't do it. She was like, it will bring you way more harm. And I was like, what does that mean? Is that a threat? Like, I was freaked the fuck out about that. I've never talked about it here. I've never said that out loud. I don't know that if I'm not sure I ever told anyone that. I kept that to myself because it scared me. It was very much like, "I will fucking come for you if you don't do what you are told to do and if you don't stay in line." Now look at that list of people. They didn't stay in line. He trashed the shit out of them. They're all crazy, they're all evil, they've all come for him, and he's just trying to help the movement. He's just got the biggest channel, so he's untouchable. Miss me with that shit. I am so unafraid. YouTube is not my life. I'm here because I love it. I love my channel. I love these people. I've connected with them, and you'll never take that away from me. You can send haters for me. You can get them to leave comments. But you'll never take away from me. That's one of the goals of all these haters. They get mad that I make money. That's the biggest thing. They can't stand that I make money here. Even Aaron, it makes him crazy. But they really, really don't like that I've connected here with you guys, that I found a place that for the first time in my life feels like home. And I have met you guys. I've hugged you guys. I love you guys. They want to destroy that. How do you destroy that? Let's attack her character. Let's discredit her. Let's make her a liar. She's deceitful, smoke and mirrors, theatricality and deception. I've seen it too many times before from this person. Aaron is the source of all the chaos. If Aaron was removed from YouTube, if he stopped his channel, all of this would die. All of this would stop. He is the source of all of it. Him and his people that he sends out to send out the lies and attack. He is the source of all of this. I'm sorry to tell you that. You don't have to believe that. I believe that. I've seen it. I saw him do it. I've seen him attack me. I've seen him attack others, and I have stayed quiet about it. He has screamed at the top of his lungs to me more than once. I know he's done that to Jenna. I know he's done that to other people. And we have to let the chips fall now. The truth is out there. I've spoken my piece and my side of things. This, again, to me, is not drama. This is me addressing things that I've known for a long time that I never thought I needed to share here. DS Kitty Dan, I love you too, and thank you for staying with me. Thank you for your super chat. But I have been praying for a long time for peace and seeing clarity through all of these illusions. And I believe this is God making room. I believe this is actually a good thing, not a bad thing. This is not going to hurt me. I have nothing to hide. I am exposing something that needed to be exposed, apparently. It came about for some reason. I'm not ashamed to say what happened. I'm not ashamed to say what I saw, what I heard, what I know. And you don't have to believe me. I'm not selling this to you. You don't have to believe me. But I am not here to attack people. I'm here to be supportive. I have said for a very long time, I make extra space and room for people like Aaron because he has such an ugly, abusive background in Scientology. He has been abused, I'm sure, himself. We all were. And I think he is simply displaying his training. He's displaying what he knows. Aaron refuses to get help. He has talked about that. He thinks therapy is a joke. Nothing changes if nothing changes. He's not changing. He's using the same playbook. It's the same behavioral pattern. It's the same cycle of abuse. It's the same thing he's doing to all of these women. They're crazy. I remember he got very mad at me when you can go back and watch the stream. I'm sure it's on his channel. I did a Halloween show with him. I remember it on Halloween. We both dressed up. He was Danny Masterson and I was like an ice queen or something because I was born into an ice cube. You can go find it. And I was kind of stunned on the show. He was mad that I was doing content with Sterling. He introduced me to Sterling. He introduced me to Tommy. He introduced me to this whole community. And he started to feel jealous that I was doing content with Sterling. And you can go look at it unless he takes it down. You can go look at it. And I was pretty stunned. I didn't really know what to do. My face was like, he said, well, I haven't, he was like, how are you? I haven't caught up. You remember it, Rain? I remember it too. It put me on the spot. He's put me on the spot a few times. And he was like, well, he was like, I haven't talked to you because you're just doing stuff with Sterling all the time. And he did it the first time then. And then he did it again like 30 minutes later. And he was like, well, you're just hanging out with Sterling all the time. And I was like, what is that? Like, what is that? Yeah, he has to be the top dog. You think, haven't any of us women in here been married to one of those? Like, this is not any, this is just, it's the playbook for people who have to be in control. I did too, Marlugo. I still love Sterling. He was pissed that I was doing content. Yeah, a lot of you were saying, I remember it. I was uncomfortable. And then he, wow, thank you for being here. I subbed after Aaron's hit piece on you. Thank you. All press is good press. Aaron cries like a little bitch. Thank you for subbing. The other time that he made me, I mean, since I'm saying this, the other time he made me super uncomfortable was the stream where it was called, I think, Let's Clear the Air with Aaron Smith-Levin. And Aaron doesn't like to do stuff off the cuff. When I used to stream with Aaron, way back in the early days, I'd call him up or I'd text him and I'd go, hey, let's do something in an hour tonight or whatever. And he'd go, sure. What's the topic? And I'd go, oh, I don't know. And he would go, don't call me unless you have like a script, a topic. And I would go, why? I can't work on a script. Like, I was like, why can't we just shoot the shit? And he was like, I don't do content like that. He was like, I have to have something. And I was like, okay. So thank you, P. Taylor. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, P. Taylor, and I will take care of myself. This is self-care. This is a good thing. This is a God thing. And I choose to look at it that way. The stream called Let's Clear the Air with Aaron Smith-Levin. And we went off the cuff a little bit. And I think it made him uncomfortable. And if you recall in that stream, Jeff was incredibly abusive. And now that I look back, I think he liked Jeff. He liked Jeff a lot. I think he saw Jeff as kind of one like him. They were very similar. Jeff had to be in control. Aaron has to be in control. And he stood up for Jeff about the Jester stuff. And that really creeped me out. And again, I think you all saw it on stream. He stood up for the abuser. And I was blown away. I went, what? I was live with him. And I was like, he goes, you really overdid it and tore Jeff down. And I went, what? And he said, yeah. He goes, you did. And I said, Jeff was in the Jesters in a secret sex society cult, being very abusive, doing things that were incredibly wrong. And he goes, so you overdid it with him. And I thought, yes, happy one. And again, you're just here to start shit. I'm not here to start shit with anybody. Trisha from Minnesota, you're not even a member or ever come to this channel. So what are you disappointed in? You're a hater. It doesn't make any sense. Haters are always going to be disappointed. That's nothing new. Yeah, Liz Tricks, I remember that well. So once he went after Sterling, I thought this is bad. And I felt incredibly trapped and I was very nervous in his kitchen when he looked at me and said that. And he said, but you're not quitting my board, are you? You don't have anything to worry about. He said, you quit my board, you're fucking dead to me. And I thought, that's scary. That's abusive, right? It's abusive. And that's how I look at that. Leah, Juliana, Mike, Claire, Christy, Mark, Amy, Matt, Lindsay, Nora, Tampa B, Liz Gale, Liz Ferris, Laura FM, Sterling, Serge, Mike Brown, Jenna, Dusty, Andrew Gold, Dylan Gill. Who else did we name? My lawyer friend, Zach. Apostate Alex. So for all those people who just stand next to Aaron, right? Take a look at that list. Think that over. That's a lot of people to be crazy and coming after you. That's a lot of people to be a victim of. They all victimize you. I don't know who Chris Shelton is. I've heard his name, but I don't know who he is. Same with Tony Ortega. I don't know who that is. Yes, Marlugo. Yeah, cranky scientist. We have been damaged. And that's why I've always given Aaron more slack than I probably should have, but he's incredibly damaged. Scientology fucks people up, guys. It's not a little game. It is an intentionally destructive evil cult that really brainwashes people, and it teaches people to snitch on each other and hate each other. It absolutely destroys connection. Scientology hardly connected me with my child. They tried to keep me from connecting to my son. Scientology doesn't let a new mother breastfeed. Talk about connecting, right? Scientology keeps people apart by telling on one another, husbands snitching on wives, wives snitching on their kids. It's insane. It's pure insanity, right? And so I've always given Aaron slack because he hasn't gotten help and he continues to repeat the same behavioral patterns that he learned as a Scientologist. And he continues to think those things work because he thinks he's in control. He never had control. He only thought he had control. He never had control. He may have intimidated some people. I think there's plenty of people that are not speaking out because they're afraid to. I never wanted to. I was like, I'm not touching that. I'm not going anywhere near that. I'm not poking that because Aaron will never let go. Scientologists are trained to do that. Once you start, he will Aaron's going to milk this for every penny he possibly can. And I am giving him plenty of content. We're over an hour in. He's going to use every word I'm saying. He's sitting here going, holy shit, dollar signs, guys. Views, 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 clicks, views. And I'm going to twist everything she's saying. And I'm going to make some real good money off of this. Good night, fairies are real. His anger and controlling behavior must remind you of the toxic masculinity that you experienced both in Scientology and your marriage 100 times over, Teresa. Yes. I've witnessed this aggression and it's made me keep my distance as a viewer. You deserve peace. Thank you so much. I think that people like Teresa, there are so many people who see this for what it is. And then I'm always kind of shocked by the people who are like, but what? You have got to be blind if you don't see this. I'm not asking you to believe me. Listen to the list I just named off. He creates drama and chaos, and then he goes after people because he is a troll channel and he has no more content. Thank you for your super chat, but more importantly, that was a really good observation, and I appreciate you pointing that out. I've been screaming this for years. I'm proud of you for this stream and the way you were handling it. Growth, maybe you finally listened to me. Oh, I know who you are. I didn't even look at your title before why we don't like you. Thank you. Thank you. Growth, maybe? No, I mean, yeah, probably growth. I'm not flustered about this. I'm not freaking out. I'm not sweating. I'm not shaking. I'm not upset. I don't know if it's growth. Aaron came after me this week and I addressed what he said. And it was an absolute, he put that out there intentionally so that I would address it. And that gave him room to do his 3-hour stream and justify everything because I came out. So he's going to continue to milk this now and make all the money he possibly can on it. People love to make money off of me, and they do. And then his trolls will make, it'll trickle on down to his trolls. Thank you for showing others that are also being cyberbullied your strength and courage. I hope that I am. I don't know if that's the case, but thank you for saying that. Yeah, it's just I'm at peace. Aaron's not going to take away my peace. Why didn't I just call him? Call who? I've noticed that you seem to dislike me strongly and you're leaving all these comments. Again, thank you, Christine Baker. I've never understood hate watching. I don't do it. I don't know why so many people are in here. Just, they want the tea and the drama. And I think that's sad. I don't do this kind of content. Um, and I think Aaron and all the little fires that he starts and all of his people that do it for him too, I think they're incredibly toxic. And I think we see this is not confusing if you just look. This is not like where is this coming from? I don't understand. Let's go research and sort through all of this. This is so simple to me. This is just a simple equation. Just take a look at the source of the chaos. I love that stream you did with Tori. Thank you. I appreciate that. I loved it too. I really love Tori. Now I feel as though I should stay away from Tori because I absolutely respect the hell out of that woman. And I think she is a absolutely shining, beautiful soul. And I do not want any of this to get near her. This is trash and it's toxic. And he takes that everywhere he goes. And he spreads a lot of bullshit. And that's the last thing I would want. I did a wonderful 3-hour stream with Tori. I didn't mention Aaron. No one cares about Aaron. And I think that's the other issue is no one's talking about him. This reminds me of my 85-pound poodle. Back in the day when I rescued him, he was tearing shit up in my house. And we had a trainer. I hired a trainer for like 6 sessions or something. That shit's expensive. And the trainer goes, yeah, he's doing it for attention. He's not getting enough attention. He's a puppy. And I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. And she goes, even if it's bad attention, it's still attention. He's not getting enough attention. So he's going to shred shit. Even if you go, no, bad dog, right? It's still attention. And that broke my heart. That made me so sad. I was like, that's depressing. Okay. So I started taking him with me to the nail salon and we went and saw movies together. And hey, Original Anne, I started including the poodle in on calls with my mom and Zoom calls. I was trying to get him, as acclimated to the world. I'm kidding. But that made all the sense in the world to me. Aaron is doing the same thing. He's not getting the attention anymore. He's not the top dog anymore. He's not the bigger bear anymore because there never was one. That was an illusion. We're all just out here doing our thing. And we all out here we're just wanting to spread our pain, our suffering, and our trauma and use our voice to talk about what happened to us in Scientology. But I can't even do that anymore because now I got this guy coming at me going, none of that's true. None of that happened. Too little, too late. It did happen, right? So I think that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at a person who isn't getting the attention. So instead we're going to poke at people and then we're going to create fights. And again, that list of people I named off, there's too many of us now. It's obvious and we see you. We see what you're doing. We see your tactics. I see through this shit. It doesn't interest me. It's boring and I'm not flustered by it. I'm not hurt. I'm not worried. Aaron can't do anything to me. You realize that. He can't hurt any of us. He can't do anything. There's nothing he can do, and that makes him crazy mad. So now he's going to cook up a story about how I'm trying to manipulate Tori Magoo. Like, what? I've talked to that woman one time in my life on a live stream. I haven't even called her yet. And suddenly now I'm like infiltrating into the life of Tori? What? That sounds like an OSA op. What are you talking about? That's completely made up. I did one stream with this woman and Aaron is blowing up the internet because he's so angry about it. We see you. We see your behavior. This is a common pattern for Aaron Smith Levin. Mike Rinder did 7 videos on his deathbed to talk about Aaron Smith Levin and all the chaos he brings with him. And now he's only got a handful of friends left. He's grasping at his handful of friends that he has left. I love you, Original Ann. Let's all pray for Aaron. I am all about that. I have said that. I hope the best. I hope he finds the light. I'm not mad at him. I'm not hoping something bad happens to him. I hope he sorts his life out. I hope he sees that while this may pay, right, may pay him dollars, it's not going to pay your character. And this is something I have told my son since he could speak and understand things. And I've said it every year. I say it all the time. Thank you, Renee B. I say this to Huxley all the time, and he's 16 now. School is great. Grades are great. I hope you go to college. I want all of those things for you. But how you treat people, your character, and how you treat people, how polite you are, manners, will carry you farther in life than any college degree ever will. And not everybody is going to agree with what I just said. I believe that to be true. The older man that lives in Clearwater that he was friendly with is gone too. I don't know who that is. Are you talking about George? I don't know if that's true. I couldn't speak to that. I'm not going to speak to that because I don't know. This is a true example of what I tell my son. Eventually, the chickens come home to roost. And what I mean by that is eventually, if you're hiding your character, you can't hide it forever. It will slip. You can't look a certain way and then treat people a totally different way behind the scenes. When he looked at me in his kitchen and said, Sterling's a piece of shit because he quit my board. If you quit my board, you're fucking dead to me. But you don't have anything to worry about, right? You're not quitting. I was like, that's character. That's frightening. That's intimidating. That's a threat. Yeah, suddenly everyone's wrong. How is everybody wrong? How is it possible you to be the only one who's right? That's very cult behavior. It is. Good point, Armine. How you treat people will get you way further. And my stepdad disagreed with that because he's all about college. And I'm not, because I didn't go to college. I hope my son goes to college. He's a college fund, and I hope he goes. But I said to my stepdad, doctors, lawyers, people who make really good money with their college degrees, they're a dime a dozen. And that is no disrespect to educated people. I have a lot of respect for them. But I cannot tell you how many doctors I have fired because their bedside manner, they were rude, they were careless, inconsiderate of my time, spoke down to me, right? I fired them, and I found a doctor that was kind and compassionate, listened to me, advocated for my health. I'll get rid of that and find somebody who's kind, caring, treats people well, has good character, right? So your college degree doesn't mean anything to me there. It's how you treat me. And we are seeing this in real time with Aaron. He has treated so many people like shit. He's crapped on so many people. He is the source and common denominator of all of this chaos, all of this wreckage. Lost Boys, Golden Girls. Maya Angelou said it well. At the end of the day, nobody is going to remember what you did or said. They'll remember how you made them feel. Okay, that is so beautiful. And thank you for your super chat. And I say this on my channel all the time. Go to a funeral. I've been to probably over 100 because I worked in senior living. I lost a lot of friends. Go to a funeral. When you go to a funeral, it's a really interesting experience because never once at a funeral are you going to say, God, he had a really nice car. She sure looked sexy in those dresses she wore. No one does that. You know what you do at a funeral? You sit there and you reflect on how they made you feel, good or bad. You may go to a funeral and go, boy, I'm glad that person's dead. But every time you go to a funeral, you think how they were in life, how they made you feel, the effect that they had on you, your family, your life, whatever it may be. You might remember something they said to you that made things different for you. You might remember their last words with you, last conversations, how they treated your mom. It's always how you were treated. Pay attention to that. Numbers don't matter. The size of a YouTube channel means nothing to me. YouTube's tiny. It doesn't, Aaron is not as big as he thinks he is. Nobody knows who he is. I don't think I think he thinks he's famous. He's not. None of us are. But you know what does matter and what's important? How you treat people, your character. And his character is shining on display right now. And what he did to all those other people I named. Those are people, those are human beings that he trashed and said they were all crazy. Me too, Joel Sachs. This is all about division, and that's what he's doing. He's dividing up this community, and he killed the Scientology movement. He did that. He made it uncomfortable and unsafe for a lot of people. I have never been so proud of you than I am now. Wow. I love you. We are on your side, and God has us all protected. I love that, Lydia, and I believe that. I feel protected. I feel calm, and I feel very, very safe and protected. Thank you for that. I love you, Lydia Krause. Thank you. I'm really glad you're here, and I love you. I sent you a message the other day just to tell you that. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat. Marlugo, I'm going to have to leave soon to go to dinner, but I've always told you, you have a good channel. I come here because it's fun. It's a getaway. Don't let anyone take that from you. I never will. And if my channel became some hateful troll channel like Aaron's, I'd quit. If I started getting messages from people going, why do you keep doing this? Please stop. We loved you for this, and now you've changed. I've never gotten messages like that. And if I do, I'd stop. I'm never going to just use my platform and my voice. I've made it too far. I really suffered in Scientology and in my former life. If that didn't kill me, this won't either. I've made it too far. And I'm going to use my voice for good this year. You know, Marlugo, thank you for your super chat. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I think he's a real troublemaker. And see, this is a prime example right here of misdirecting. Is this Aaron himself? Is this Aaron? So we immediately disregard everything that's being said here, Mr. Massey. Are you a Scientologist? Were you a Scientologist, or do you have nothing to do with it? I need to ask that. And this is a prime example right here. This is the best they can do. This is it. So let's switch everything and turn the camera on to Tommy. Quick, everybody. Don't look at us. Look over there. Quick. Misdirect. Hurry. Use really cool words too. Quick. Epstein files. This is classic. Is this as good as you can do? What an absolute loser. That was the best you can do. Seems a bit rich. What about the mods you trash, Mr. Massey? What about the people you trash? Your character's showing. We see you. We see you. Quick, change the subject. Finger point. Misdirect. Quick. Everybody look at that person. Nice try. Not good enough. Try, do better. I'm so proud of you and how well you were explaining the depth of this and how important it is to shine the light on it. You have every right to speak your truth and show you're above that crap. Love you and never will leave. I love you, Joanne Hawley. Thank you for saying that. I know you'll never leave, and I love you. Yeah, I see that about Liz Gale. Remember when he loved Liz Gale? Then he hated Liz Gale, right? Like, again, this is nothing new. It's the playbook. And I love it when people hate me who don't even know me, like this George guy, Massey. Have we ever met? Can you make up your own mind? Can you think for yourself? Or are you just a follower? That's disappointing. Who the fuck are you? I don't even know you. Get better misdirection. What does he have to do with anything? He seems totally irrelevant. He's drinking the Kool-Aid. I've never met this person. I don't know who he is, and yet he's a hater. Case face, character and integrity are so important. Well, they're the most important. The way we make people feel matters. You shine bright in both categories, and you make people feel loved and accepted and show them they matter. Thank you. That is all I'm set out to do. Thank you. That's all this channel, that's the whole purpose of this channel is. It's about healing, and it's about making people feel seen and heard, normalizing everyday life situations, coming out of a cult. Thank you for saying that, because that really matters to me. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you, Buffy. What really matters to me is highlighting cyberbullying, and that's what's happening here. And he sends his people in, right, to trash me and go, really rich, look at your boyfriend. That's not good enough. You guys have made too big of a mess to go, look over there. Your fire is too big at this point. We see you. We feel the heat. Nobody wants to be around that. It's trashy, and you're trolls. We're better than that over here. We're better than that. He is original land. He's a baby in a sandbox. I just subbed to you, Reese. Aaron should look at the Streisand effect. I don't know what that means, but thank you for coming in and being a sub. I appreciate that so much, and you're very welcome here. You and Tori are my favorite creators. Lost Boys, Golden Girls. Wow. That is so kind of you to say. And this channel allows me to laugh sometimes in this difficult world. Thank you. Laughter, comedy is very important to me over here. Thanks. It's a trauma response. I love making people laugh, even in the hard, dark times. Am I out here saying I'm perfect and I didn't do anything? Absolutely not. I came out like a bull in a china shop, coming out of Scientology, creating all kinds of destruction, being an asshole, not knowing how to treat people, not knowing how to have friendships. We followed the snitch culture. I didn't even have value on friendships. I didn't even place value on people. Took me a minute to warm up and get used to the human race and your language and how you guys are. And I loved it out here. And you welcomed me and you loved me and you loved me for all my flaws and all the crappy things I did. It took me a minute to become more of a human. And I wasn't perfect, but I've been in therapy for years and it's helped me so much. And that's what I'm interested in, being an advocate for helping people out of Scientology, people who were domestically abused, sex trafficking, kids, all those things, cyberbullying. That's what I'm interested in, helping people. I am not interested in being pulled down into this bullshit. It needed to be said. But Aaron's going to now he's getting big paydays off of this, and he's not going to stop. So we are going to stop. He always has to have the last word. He has to feel like a big man, right? We'll let him do that in his own little sandbox. We will let him do that. He really tried to wreck you and Nora. Well, he's not going to do that. He's not going to find a way to do that. He's going to try really hard, and he's going to spin those wheels. Aaron's in legal trouble. He really should just be focused on his own situation, but he won't do that because he has to misdirect like his weird little George friend. Aaron trashed Nora. Then they did that public reconciliation. He acknowledged his wrongs in the situation. Then it went wrong again, and he immediately backpedaled and spewed his hatred. Didn't he do that with Liz Gale, he and Marilyn like loved Liz Gale, and then suddenly they hated Liz Gale. And it's interesting how hi Craig Brown, oink oink. It's interesting how they all think the same. All of them, like, they have to think under that Aaron umbrella. Nobody's allowed to think for themselves. No one's allowed to step out of line. And that's the tiny little group that he has now. Notice how everybody is gone. They're all gone. Reese, your response tonight and last night's show your growth and what therapy can do for someone. Proud of you, not going anywhere. Love you in the community you've created. Chat, assemble. I love you, Trixie, and thank you for being here. I know that you have a really busy life. It means a lot that you're here. Thank you for that. And thank you for your super chat. He does this with everyone. 10 years from now, Reese, Aaron will still be trolling you with 1 foot inside of Scientology and 1 foot in prison. Handwriting is on the wall. Well, I will say one mean thing. I will say one mean thing, and then I'm not going to. I'm gonna allow myself one mean thing. It's kinda like a cheat day if you actually diet. Like, I don't do that because I love food and sugar. But, like, you know how, like, people who are really health conscious are like, "I will allow myself 1 cookie." You don't create content, you create connection. Thank you. That is so nice. Karma Charms Kittens. I want to make merch. I want a hat. Just let this swirl around. Just think about it. I'm not going to say one more mean thing after this because I really am not about attacking. It's not my get down. I want a hat that says, "You can't spell asshole without ASL." Isn't that good? Or like a t-shirt, "You can't spell asshole without ASL." It's catchy and I like it. And I just thought that might be kinda, I thought, "Well, maybe we should get a hat." He can convince you, why someone should be supported and turn around and convince you with the same conviction why to hate them. Yes. Yes. He can, guys, I know you're laughing right now, but listen to Anne. She speaks truth. She's an oracle. I know her. He can convince you why someone should be supported and then turn around and convince you in the same conviction why to hate them. You can't do that because ASL means American Sign Language to most people. Well, we'd have to figure out a loophole. Yeah, he rewrites the narrative. That is so true. He'll convince you this person's good, but the second they're out of line, then they're really, really bad. Jojo, no, I can't. I can't do it. I understand, cranky scientist. That makes good sense. It's a good point. Hey, Linda Gillum. Thank you guys. I really didn't want to address this again, but I absolutely knew. Okay, I'm just going to do the end, Jojo, of the Whitney Houston song. Originally, Dolly Parton wrote it. That's true. Dolly Parton wrote it from that one movie. I don't even know the name of the damn song. I'm flustered now trying to sing a song for you. That flusters me, not what I just did. I love your new turquoise ring, Angie Mo. What's the name of the song? I Will Always Love You. It doesn't even make sense to do the end. Erin isn't a female. Girl, bye. Yeah. Bitch, listen. F you. I'm not even going to say it. This wasn't the time, Jojo. Where's your pen, Reese? Jojo, I wasn't doing a silly stream, but I love you. I love you and your support. Guys, the mods are not doing anything slimy. My mods are amazing people. Nora's mods are very, very kind, amazing people. I've not seen anything slimy. Aaron is cooking up this story about whatever he is saying. I love you, Jojo. about my mods, what they're doing to Tori, what I'm doing to Tori. Uh, Thank you, Deb. Deb, thank you for being here. I appreciate the view. A lying grifter. I think we have to come up with something new. The lying grifter thing is so recycled. Deb, do better next time and come up with something new. The lying grifter thing, I'm pretty bored with it, and they continue to super chat me. So you're not making any headway with the grifter thing. I am called the OG for a reason, the original grifter. I'm a high plains grifter. We've heard it all here before. That's not it's not getting anywhere. You guys are going to have to come up with something new. Here's for the you can't spell a whole cap without ASL. I love that, Joanne Hawley. That's hilarious. I love that. It's absolutely misdirection. He came after you for no reason. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. That is so kind. My new mantra is I refuse to listen to anyone who spews hate. So I have dropped over 20 channels, but Reese, I am still part of your channel. Kudos. That makes me feel really special to drop 20 and still keep me. Thank you. Lindsay wants you to know you inspired her. She's listening. She will be going live after you. That's very nice. Thank you, Linda. I have always felt bad for Lindsay. I don't know a whole lot about her, but I know she is someone that he has absolutely trashed and dragged through the mud and belittled. Susie is running her mouth right now to who? 6 people? Who cares? God, I forgot about that person. Totally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant. Lindsay, again, I don't know her. I haven't hung out with her before, but that's just another notch in his belt. That's just another person that he is absolutely trashed. He is absolutely trashed. He used her up, right? Hey, Haggis. I feel terrible for that girl. I always have. Just like I feel bad for Jenna. He trashed her. Wendy, I didn't really have a topic. Okay, Nicole Bell. I don't know who any of these people are. I don't follow them. This weird George guy coming into my chat. You won't see me going into his if he even has a channel. I don't play these games. These are some old ass people to be playing these games. Time to get up, dust yourself off out of the sandbox, and do some real content or get out of the way, right? Not the gumdrop buttons, Lady O. You made me do it. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Positive Life. What's Rich is a founder of an ex-Scientology foundation to help ex-members, and none of the ex-Scientologists trust, respect, or can talk to you. It is Rich. I think it's really interesting that you make this point. He started a foundation because he got kicked off the other foundation because he was found out about creating all that drama and chaos, right? Started a spite foundation. Everybody left his board except what, like 2 people now? Everybody else left. How many people left? 10? That's a lot of people, right? And they're all crazy. That's just so crazy how that just happens. And then you don't help people get out of that foundation. Didn't Jenna say that he absolutely laughed at people who came for help, didn't help them, trashed them? She said that. I witnessed that myself as a member, and I was never going to talk about that. But when I saw Jenna say it, I thought, okay, I saw it too. So I knew I wasn't alone there. Thank you for your super chat. How in the hell do you have a foundation to help these people and you go make fun of them, call them names, trash them, yell at them in front of children? I don't see any redeeming qualities here, but you make up your own mind. I think I've given you all the information to think with. You make up your own mind. He can spin this any way he wants and flash up all of the receipts that he has and smoke and mirrors it and recycle it into something new and shiny for you so that you can look at it and go, wow. And he can go, don't look at me. Look at these horrible people. They're all coming after me. I had also just subbed to you. Good, because I'm sure I just lost hundreds or thousands. I've also just subbed to you. Yes, the Streisand effect, whereby when you try to silence someone, it backfires and it gets more traction Oh my God. Is that what that means? Aaron tried to shut you up and it's backfiring. Oh my God. Winter moon. Thank you. Is that what the Streisand effect is? I've never heard of that in my life. You try to silence someone, it backfires and it gets more traction. Interesting. That does make sense. That's why I love all the people who were abused. I don't love the people who were abused, but I love that they come out finally years later against their abuser. And it backfires, right? Like someone who tried to silence their victims, and then their victims finally have a voice to come back and speak about them. And I think that that's happening too. And I love that. It shines the light right back on Aaron. And he's trying to be shinier and he's trying to be louder because he thinks he's the bigger bear. There's always a bigger bear. Streisand effect. I'm really angry that they are telling people this and now everyone knows about this. Yeah, okay, I could see that. Well, thank you. Thank you to all the hello, kid. Thank you to all the new people who subscribed. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for the view, for all the haters watching. Again, I appreciate that. And you keep hating. See if it pays off. You see what it does for you this year. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, and interesting, Armine. Hey, Mellow Bun, welcome in. People are coming to see who is this Reese that he is bashing. Realize what he's saying is bullshit, like you, and stay here. That's something I would do. If anybody ever trashes, this is why I could never be friends with his little posse that he has now, because they love to group together and just play games of telephone. They love to band together and hate. And if anybody ever comes to me and says, oh my God, don't talk to that person, you should hate that person, any of that, I always look at the person telling me that and go, that's a red flag on you. Now I want to go meet this person that you say is so terrible. It's never worked on me. That has never worked on me. Thank you. I love you, Teresa. Thank you for being here, and I hope you're well. Whenever somebody trashes someone, you should go see for yourself. Don't ever believe them just because they think they're the top dog. Don't ever believe them. People are not always right. And especially if they've done it over and over and over with a list of over 20 people. I don't know. Feels like a bit of a pattern to me. Isn't tomorrow the Zoom? No, it is next Sunday. It's the last Sunday of the month. But thank you for asking, and I hope to see you there. I see you there every month. I'll see you there, Grandma Sunshine Dragon. Lisa F. Okay. Well, welcome in, babe, and I'm happy to see you. Thank you again. Please hit subscribe unless you're here just to hate watch. Then thank you for the view. I don't expect you guys to come back. I won't be talking about this anymore. Aaron can get as loud as he possibly wants to about me, and he'll clickbait the holy shit out of it. I'm sure the next title will be like, wait till you see this receipt bomb drop on Reese. Something to get you guys to click. I won't be watching it. I didn't watch today. I don't care. You know why I don't care? I was there. I know what happened. I was there. As well as that list of people that he trashed. I'm sure all those stories are true too. And he's just a victim. He's not. Hit subscribe. And if you hit unsubscribe and decide that you hated me, I really do wish you well. And I hope to see you again Monday. I hope that when this all comes to light and it all buttons up and you put it all together and go, oh my God, this is kind of like a Scooby-Doo episode. Eventually you guys are going to click. Some of you are going to click and go, pull the mask off and go, holy shit, it was Aaron the entire time. And if it weren't for those pesky ex-Scientologists, he would have gotten away with it. This is a Scooby-Doo episode. It's not that hard to put together. It's simple math, the way I see it. Aaron is the bad guy. You just pull the mask off and see it for yourself and go, oh my God, it was Aaron the entire time. Amy, thank you for your super sticker. That is really, really nice of you. I appreciate that so much. Huxley and I both do. And thanks for supporting your local YouTube grifter. Jeannie Hansen, I promised even if I was just joking. Well, thank you, babe. I don't know what that means, but thank you so much for your super chat. I've missed you, Lisa F. And guys, thank you to all the people who are new here. You're very, very welcome to be here. I appreciate it very much. I'm very grateful for the people who come here. I'm grateful for the super chats. I always say this, I'm most grateful for your time. You can choose to not be here, but I really, really appreciate your time, and it means a lot to me. It's very validating. It's my love language, spending quality time with me. Texts aren't covered under two-party consent rule. They're inherently recorded because it's text, therefore not protected. Oh, well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. You are our chosen YouTube grifter. I couldn't be more honored. Thank you, Just Joan, for supporting your local grifter. Lacey Silver, that is so, I love you too. Thank you, Lisa F. That is really nice. Thank you for gifting memberships. People love that. Um, they also hate that. The people who think I'm a grifter hate it, but most people love it. And I'm glad she left for dinner, but I'm so happy I got to see Mara Lugo. I got to see some people in the last 48 hours that I haven't seen in a long time. And I've missed you. And if you decided that you hated me, but now you like me, just know too, like, don't be a lurker. You're welcome to be here. You'll never be shamed. You'll never be, I'll never be mad at you for supporting Aaron and me. I don't have a power struggle. Aaron has to be the top dog kind of person. He's always been that way. I've never felt that way. I don't crave power. I don't want power. I just want friends. I want connections. I want relationships. I love feeling seen and heard, and I love to make people feel seen and heard. That's what this is about. It's about love and connection over here. Being vulnerable, sharing the things that happen that I used to be embarrassed about that I'm not now. I've normalized and we move on from, but there's no judgment here. And Don Burkhalter says, I agree with you. I've seen it too. Yeah, I think most of us, what do they call that? Critical thinking. He can wrap this up with as much of a bow as he wants. He can make it sparkly, shiny, make it look new, recycle it, change the story, rewrite history. It's all smoke and mirrors. Nothing's changed. Love you, babe. Good night. Nothing has changed. This is the same old behavior. It's the same old tactics. And it's the same 23 people that we named off that he's done this to. What do they call it? Like follow, chase the money? See what's going on here. He's the common denominator. It's very obvious. It's very clear. Tori and I did get together and we just, Nacho's mom, it was an amazing talk. There wasn't really a topic. I just really wanted to meet her and I asked her a lot about her life and just her stories of strength. And Tori she is a pillar of strength. And I love that woman. I love that woman. So guys, it was good getting to know the new people. I hope you come back. Welcome to this channel. Everybody's welcome here. Everybody, even the haters are welcome here. They just can't be hateful in the chat. Nicole Bell, don't be embarrassed. No one needs to feel shame or embarrassment. It's not a good emotion. You don't need to feel that way. We all make mistakes. Nobody's better than anybody else. Nobody's perfect. We all slip up. We all do stupid shit. Just be a good person, take accountability, own it, and shine. Move on. Right? Just outshine it. There's no smoke and mirrors here. There's nothing to hide. We're just here to have a good time, and it's like getting together with your friends and coffee. Except Rue. Rue is perfect. I forgot. Yeah. Thank you, Rue. Thanks for pointing that out. Kid, you're getting hair into my tea that I didn't drink. All right, everybody. Mods, I love you. Thank you for being here. I unsubbed when Jenna posted her heartbreaking video. Well, it's because it's again, that was kind of a very telling video, was it not? It showed his character. It shows who he really is. And it shows what he does when he doesn't get his way. The second you go up against him or he doesn't get his way, this is what he does. He takes to YouTube and he bullies people into submission and intimidation. We see you. We don't care anymore. We're part of the We Do Not Care Club. We don't care anymore. It's boring. We're not interested. Everyone have a good night. I started my period today. I'm going to go take some more Advil and lay on a heating pad, maybe with some nachos. It's my favorite thing to do. That's the other thing. You ever see those memes? It's like, imagine hating me and I'm just doing this. It's, kid, now you're putting hair into my water. Imagine hating me and I'm just sitting at home on a heating pad eating nachos. Like, for all the haters in here right now, that's what I'm about to go do. I'm not going to think about you. You're not going to take up any space in my head. I'm going to go eat some nachos and lay on a heating pad and take some Advil. So That's the majority of my life. And you guys, love you all and these children. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, we synced up. You're all the way in Germany. Our uterus is synced up from there. That makes us tied for life. I love you. I remember the video where he didn't like you chatting with Sterling. It was awkward to watch. So I'm glad that like people remember that. So when he comes out and fires back and goes, that never happened. It did. It did. It absolutely happened. It was creepy on you imagine being me live when that happened. I was like, there have been some really awkward moments with Aaron where I was live with him and I was like, I don't know what to say to that. He was so controlling and like angry and sweaty and red and mad. And I was like, ooh, that's awkward that you are mad at me for streaming with Sterling, a man who you told me to stream with and introduced me to, right? Like it was weird. See the light, everybody. See it for yourself. It's right in front of you. His people are going to try to switch all this up, right? Change it up, recycle it, reuse it. It's not going to happen. So this is my channel and there's plenty of room for me here. Unsubscribe, subscribe. I'm still going to go eat nachos. Thank you for the super chat tonight. All the super chats, the memberships, you guys being members, gifting memberships, Lacey Silver. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for your time. And Claire Evans. Yeah, that was my hat. And that's okay. I think he was making a point to wear it. Again, very childish. That's okay. It's a parting gift. All right, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. And I'm sorry I had to do this. I'm sorry if you have to unsubscribe from me, but we had a good run and I appreciate you anyway. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Here comes Fred. Thank you for the hard work, mods. Love you guys.